Welcome back to the Grand Line Fantasy, everyone. Hey guys, after 2 chaotic weeks of chapter release news, One Piece is back with chapter 1132. I'm so excited to talk about it, but before we dive in, quick warning, spoilers ahead. If you haven't read the chapter yet, pause the video and check out the chapter. The link is in the description below. You don't want to get spoiled, right? Okay, for those who've read it, let's dive in. So we start with the cover story. Yamato, Speed, and Otama are chasing the sword thief. Venturing in the Udon region, it looks like the Udon prison is being rebuilt. I know, nothing too crazy yet, right? But you guys know Oda, he doesn't waste panels. Something is brewing. Let me know in the comments what you think this build-up is leading to. I've got a feeling this sword thief is connected to something bigger. Moving on to the chapter then. The giant warriors have arrived at Elbaph, and we get this awesome callback to the giant tavern where Shanks and his crew were before their showdown with the kid pirates. We meet Colon. No, not like your digestive system. Yeah, I know someone's thinking it. Colon is a giant kid who dreams of adventuring with Shanks. He's all excited, shouting to Brogy, asking if they'll stop for drinks. Brogy just crosses his arms and says, no. So cold. We learn that Colon and most of the giants know about the arrival of Straw Hat pirates. Shanks mentions the Straw Hats to the giants, telling them to remember Luffy's name. It might just be me. To me, it sounds like Shanks is hyping up Luffy. The giant warrior pirates are headed to the Sun Realm. Later on in the chapter, we learn that Elbaph isn't just one giant island. It's made up of 3 levels: the Underworld, the Sun Realm, and the Heaven Realm. We have already seen bits of the Underworld and Sun Realm. Now, the Heaven Realm is still a mystery. My speculation would be something related to Valhalla from Norse mythology, something like a sacred place for giants. And then we see it. The rainbow. Guys, this panel is gorgeous. The crew, Frankie, Robin, Jimbei, everyone, they're all in awe. Brogy pulls out the Sunstone Painter, this cool prism-like stone that can somehow make rainbows. This was talked about in the last chapter, I think, but Hiruden and his mate, when they went hunting for giant moose. They mentioned the Sunstone, and how it requires sunlight, I presume, for it to work. In this chapter, we actually see it. It is not mentioned how that thing actually works, but I'm sure we will learn about that as we go further in the story. But seriously, how does Oda even think of this stuff? Beats me. Bonnie jumps in and says what we're all thinking. You can't sail on a rainbow, it's just a reflection. But Brogy and Dory just laugh and say, rainbows are meant to be crossed. It's like they are totally oblivious to the science of rainbows, which makes me think. Elbaph is not connected to the rest of the world, just like Wano was. The people of Wano still think of devil fruits as some kind of magic. So I think Elbaph is the same. They may not have access to the kind of technology available to the rest of the One Piece world. That would definitely explain Dory and Brogy's reaction. Meanwhile, Luffy meets up with Gerd and Goldberg, 2 new giants. I suppose Luffy finished his conversation with Loki and just jumped up towards the bridge and saw the Sunny. Gerd recognizes Luffy and greets him. She seems super friendly, like she is really excited to see tiny humans. She asks Luffy, "Why did you come from the underworld? The realm of the dead?" We see Luffy's face all tensed up. And then we flash back to Loki. He asks Luffy to keep their meeting a secret, and I'm betting Luffy's going to free him. It's Loki. Like in Norse mythology, he is literally known for deceiving and tricking people. So I wouldn't be surprised if he somehow convinced Luffy. Nami, Zoro, and the rest are being chased by Road. This guy is still hell-bent on capturing them. He's especially obsessed with Nami, and I can't tell if there's a deeper reason or if he's just that twisted. But in classic Zoro fashion, he takes care of it. Road trips, literally, after Zoro slashes a tree in his path. Then we see Luffy meeting up with Nami and the others. We get this amazing panel of Gerd and Goldberg just obliterating Rhodes' ass. Like Goldberg's weapon has spikes on it, that really should have hurt. Also, Oda in this chapter drew some amazing facial expressions: Rhodes' face, Luffy's, Usopp's, and Chopper's faces at the last. The new giant pirates introduce themselves to the Straw Hats and escort them to the Sun Realm. We see Sanji. He's absolutely smitten with Gerd. She casually picks up Nami, Zoro, and Sanji, placing them on her chest. Like it's no big deal. Sanji is in heaven at this point. The dude is absolutely enjoying his ride right now. But like, can we blame him though? Anyways, finally, the crew is about to reunite, and we get one of those amazing Oda double-page spreads. Elbaph is breathtaking. Giant bridges, waterfalls, castles. We see Luffy's reaction. He has this look of pure satisfaction on his face. They finally made it. We see a small, beautiful panel of Luffy and Usopp being excited about visiting Elbaph before time skip on like Little Garden, probably. Then my favorite part of the chapter, seeing Usopp's very emotional reaction. His dream of visiting Elbaph has come true, finally. And it's honestly one of the most emotional moments of the chapter. This is Usopp's arc to become a brave warrior of the sea. This has to be. There needs to be some character development for Usopp in this arc. Let's hope Oda cooks. We also see the reactions of other Straw Hats, Lilith and Bonnie. All of them were mesmerized by the glory of Elbaph. I did not notice this the first time, but while all the others were amazed by the sight before their eyes, you see Sanji just feeling up Gerd. He is literally on her chest feeling her up. My question is, does Gerd not notice that? Anyway, then we get this ominous narration by someone that says, "Don't linger too long in Elbaph." Looks like we are going to get straight into action. And then we also see a shadowy figure in the woods down towards the rightmost part of the panel. A lot of people are saying it might be Shiki. I like the idea of him being Shiki, but I love the idea of a new character. What do you guys think? Shiki or someone new? And that's it for chapter 1132. Oda also left a note apologizing for the hiatus, but honestly, he doesn't owe us an apology. He should rest as much as he needs. There's a rumor that this might be the last chapter of the year. We don't see anything on the last panel, so it might just be fake news. But if it is true, I'm totally fine with that. Let the man enjoy the holidays. What do you think about the mystery character? Will Luffy really free Loki? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Also, check out my One Piece Final Battle series if you're into theories and predictions. Until next time, keep dreaming big and sailing the Grand Line.